right, so part 2 of the question tells us find the government tax revenue. Okay, so to get the government tax revenue, here, let me make space here. And government tax revenue. Okay, we're going to say the total income. Okay, total income, this 1,500 here, right, times times the tax rate. Okay, so it's the total income times the tax rate, right? So the total income is this income calculated at equilibrium, 1,500, multiplied by the tax rate, which is 20%. So we say multiplied by 0.2. Okay, we're going to get 300. All right. Remember, this is 300 million. Okay, this is 300 million because all these numbers we're dealing with here, right? They are in millions. Okay. So now I want to find out the third part of the question is the government running a budget deficit? Oh, right. So to find that out, all right, to find that out, you're always going to subtract, all right? I'm going to subtract revenue minus spending. Okay, you're always going to subtract revenue by minus spending. All right. If your answer is positive, you have a budget surplus. All right. If your answer is negative, you have a budget deficit. All right. So the revenue is 300. Okay, 300 million, and the spending is also 300 million. All right. Spending is also 300 million. All right. So they're neither having a budget surplus or a budget deficit. All right. It's more like that on break even. All right. The revenue is equal to the spending. Okay. So again, if this answer was negative, we have a budget deficit. The answer was positive, we have a budget surplus. But in this case, we have it at 0. Right. And then finally, we calculate the spending multiplier. All right, spending multiplier is K equals 1 over the marginal propensity to save. Okay, 1 over the marginal propensity to save. So we already have our marginal propensity to consume, which is here 0.75, right? So to get our marginal propensity to save, we're going to say 1 minus 0.75, okay? Because remember, MPS plus MPC always equals 1 because the only two things you can do with your money, save or spend, all right? So since we have our marginal propensity to consume here, we're going to subtract 1 from it. So say 1 minus 0.75. Right, 1 minus 0.75, that's 0.25. All right, then 1 divided by 0.25. All right, we get 4. All right, we get 4. So basically what this means is government is just going to spend a certain amount of money, and that amount of money they will spend, we're going to multiply it by 4, excuse me, to get the total overall spending in the economy. Okay, what I mean is this: as we can see here, if government is spending 300 million, all right, if we multiply it by our spending multiplier, 300 times 4, we're going to get 1.2 billion, if I'm not correct, right? We're going to get 1.2 billion.